Okay, let's do a part two of Artisan Crafted by Robert Manse Sterling and 18 karat gold, yellow gold, black star diopside ring. You're saving over $34 on this. Robert Manse has been doing this for over 20 years, 15 years at our sister company, HSN. It is artisan crafted jewelry. It's ancient jewelry making for the modern world. And this is that beautiful black star diopside ring. Today's bonus buy at a bonus buy of $69.98. All right, 18 karat yellow gold on the beautiful detail right there. And you can see all that incredible black star diopside with that oxidation and polishing finish. All right, let's bring in Robert Manse, who's on the phone. Are you there, Robert?
I am, Nancy. How are you?
Praise God, you are on the phone. Yay!
Yes. And only he could make it happen, Nancy. But here
That's
we
right.
are.
All right, Robert,
In the middle
I'm so
of
happy.
South Carolina.
Oh, thank you for
Thank
pulling
you.
over. All right, Robert is
Of course.
traveling. There's a lot of things happening at the airports. He wanted to join us, but you know what, Robert, we have to talk about this ring. I tried my best on the first one.
Love it.
Yeah, this is called the Black Star of India. This is the jewel of
Yep.
India. I've asked a lot of different hosts, even Mary Beth, and they have not heard of a Black Star diopside, right? Very, very special and unique
That's right.
ring. Talk to me.
It is. Yeah, so the Black Star Diopside, this stunning cabochon cut gemstone is really a marvel in itself. It's known as, like you said, the Black Star of India. The gemstone, it comes with like an enigmatic white four-pointed star that shines against like the inky black sky, which
Looks like
really
tiger's
makes it one
eye.
of a kind.
Yes.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
I know. So it's super unique. You know, I love to use black gemstones. I use black spinel. I use black tourmaline, but the black diopside is the only one that gives you that beautiful star effect when it hits the light, whether you're outside or inside. It's
Wow.
a fascinating effect that you really only get with the famous, black sapphire, black star sapphire, or a blue or a ruby. I mean, if you could spend thousands, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
But I feel like our customer wants a great look with a beautiful, genuine gemstone for the right price.
And then
So I'm so happy to bring this here today. And I can't believe it's a bonus buy.
I know. I mean, it's today's bonus buy. You're saving over $34 on this. And then I've got it on, Robert. I know you can't see, but I know what you are like thinking about, because on my finger, it is making such a statement piece. And then look at all that scroll work and that beading. Walk me through the setting of this as well.
Well, I love that you brought that up. So my whole, I got the gemstones. I love them. I cherry pick every single one of these Black Star diopsides just for you.
Yep.
And when I do, I needed to put it in a setting that reminded me of, I think of Black Star diopside as midnight, as the nighttime, as something soothing. And of course, there's nothing prettier than the dark skies with the waters crashing around the mountains or the temples of Bali.
Yeah.
And so I was inspired to create these beautiful waves. These, if you love water like I do, I'm always inspired by water. They're waves. They're little scroll waves. They look like waves crashing against, they're the Balinese artisan version. So I drew it differently. I love the way they actually hand carve this out of wax. So they've got such talent. I don't have as much talent in my entire body as they have in their pinky. That's how talented my artisans are in Bali.
And then I'm pointing to that beautiful,
No, go ahead. What you're pointing to, because I know exactly. I designed the ring, so I know all the parts. You tell me what you're pointing to.
How about that 18 karat yellow gold?
Right. So I added two, if I recall, an east and west, because it's a east-west set gemstone.
Yep.
I added two solid 18 karat gold accents because there's nothing prettier than black and gold.
Wow.
I just love that combination.
Yep.
And I said, we have to add 18 karat gold. All of that silver work, you can't get a ring made in Bali in precious metals. Forget about the gemstone in the center.
Yeah.
Forget about all that handiwork and the 18 karat gold accents. You can't get a silver ring for what today's bonus buy is on QVC. I'm literally blown away by the price. Cheryl just looked it up. How are we selling that for this price today? It's such a beautiful ring.
I know, because you're getting this beautiful genuine gemstone. By the way, it's 3¼ carats, 3.24 carats on that Black Star diopside.
And over 7 grams of precious metals, over 7 grams. So we're not talking a lightweight, chintzy ring, right? We're talking about a really nice ring here, Nancy. It's so pretty. Did you know the word diopside derives from the Greek word di, which means two, and opsis, which means vision?
Okay.
I always remembered that. So diopside means that. So it's like double vision. So when you look at the black, beautiful stone and you fall into it because it's so pretty, that's when you see the star. Whenever there's light around, wherever the light is reflecting from, really it's so pretty outside. You see that beautiful star, and that's what makes this unique.
Robert, I also am showing the inside. I know we're doing this by phone, but the inside is so smooth. You see even scroll work on the inside, and then I see your little initial, little M there as well.
That's right. If my initials on it, it's a perfectly beautiful piece for you that I made one at a time by hand in your size. I'm not sure what sizes we have left now, but I made every size for you so that you get your custom ring home in a few days. Something you saw on TV is going to completely exceed your expectations when you get it at home, I promise you. Most of my stuff's 5-star reviews, Nancy, you know, so I strive for that.
All right, I just showed them that inside it's imprinted with your M, but also it says 18K, and it also says 0.925 because we are talking about genuine precious metal of sterling silver. We're also talking about genuine 18 karat, not 14, but 18 karat yellow gold on those beautiful east and west. And then there is that center cabochon with that gorgeous, like, I mean, literally, it's just gleaming. And as I was telling Robert, I mean, there's that star, right? It's like a star in the sky. It's kind of reminding me a little bit about Tiger's Eye, but oh my gosh, even more special and unique. And Robert, did you know? And gorgeous. And then that black and gold and silver, and then also that oxidation makes it very, very special and unique. Robert, my Korean
elegant.
My Korean name is Eun-sung, which means silver star in Korean.
Oh, I have to make you one then, obviously, Nancy. I mean, I have to make you a ring then, clearly.
And then the other thing is my father passed away because he had cancer. But when my mom was still around, I would always like pull over on the side of the road. We used to live in the hills, and I would pull over and I would look at the stars, the black, black night, and just look at the stars. And I always felt like I was kind of communicating with my dad. Then many years later, my mom passed away, and she passed away on Harvest Moon Festival, which is when the moon is actually huge. So I always look at the moon and the stars, and it reminds me of my parents.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know, whatever this ring reminds you of, or whatever feelings you have, it's really an elegant ring. You probably have a lot of my semi-precious or any semi-precious, blue topaz, amethyst, citrine, garnet, etc. But you probably don't have a black diopside that has a star effect, which is really special. So, you know, again, it's like they say, lore is that the gemstone is known to re-energize the body, mind, and soul. Don't we all need a little bit of that, Nancy? I could use some after dealing with the airlines for 5 days.
I know.
I could use, I'm going to be wearing 7 of those rings.
I said, Robert, where are you coming from? Are you coming from Bali, like somewhere fancy and like exotic? He's like, no, I'm coming from Florida and I can't get on a plane.
Right.
Which happens to all of us.
Just ridiculous. I know, so annoying, but you know, here I am. So I'm so happy I could join you today. And I love, you know, this is really the perfect ring.
Yeah, and by the way, Robert, I know you can't see this, but I was giving them a light show because I was giving it like left and right, and this star is moving to the light. I mean, literally, it looks like Star Trek right here. Like the star is moving with that incredible gleam. And as I was talking to even Mary Beth, she's like, you know, I've heard of chrome diopside, which is green, but she's like, I've never heard of black star diopside, you know? Have Robert talk to you about this.
So the black, diopside is a very, you know, rare and unique and interesting gemstone in itself. The chrome diopside, as you know, is that natural occurring emerald green. I mean, it's almost the prettiest. I think it's prettier than emerald if you ask me. It's so green and gorgeous. The diopside, generally speaking, same material. The black diopside, a beautiful stone as it is, but the polishing, the fancy polishing in the oval, to hit it just right when the polishers take the rough material and polish it, that's when you get the star. Beautiful. It's not easy to do. Not a lot of people do it, and when I find them, I buy them all.
And
so I don't know how many, couple of hundred I had, and here they are.
yeah, here they are in today's bonus buy. And I know you can't see it, Robert, but it is making a statement on my finger. I mean, it is bold, it is gorgeous, and it is rare and unique. It's the Artisan crafted by Robert Manse, sterling and 18 karat yellow gold black star diopside ring. Thank you so much for joining us, Robert. I'm so glad you pulled over
I'm so happy
Carolina.
I could. Yes, I am. I don't know where I am. I'm in South Carolina somewhere. Nice talking to you.
You'll
Take
be
care.
home soon. All right. I'm Nancy, and thank you so much for joining me at
I'll look for your reviews.
Aw, thank you. I will see you tomorrow. I wrote this down. I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. for Northern Nights. And Rosina's coming up with Denim & Company, one of my favorite brands. I'll see ya.